Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm back for the next live stream. You can send in your questions. I will answer them in the order that they're received. Super chats, PayPal donations, $1.99 or more can skip the line. Pull up the thing on here. Ah. Dylan, no, lay down. No. You want water? As soon as I sit down to do something, you gotta do this. All right. Looking here for the thing. That was not it. Oh, damn it. All right, I got it. Seba. Oh my God, look at this. This is craziness. Okay, Seba, love. Oh, you got love coming in. Your cup is going to be overflowing. You may have been feeling like you put in a lot of effort, didn't see a payoff, but that's moving into the past. Moving forward, a relationship can move very quickly with a Taurus. There may be a little bit of struggle around money around this person, but overall, I think they're a good match. Dylan. Oh my goodness. Moon Lover, what's this week going to be like for me? Okay, what's it? Oh, wait, did I skip somebody? I skipped RZ. All right, let me do Moon Lover and then I'll go back to RZ. What's this week going to be like? You're not going to hold yourself back. You're moving forward full throttle with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and not holding yourself back. You're also feeling pretty strong and courageous, but towards the end of the week, there may be somebody around you that does something that you see as a betrayal that you don't really appreciate. So just look out for that. RZ, what does Allie feel for me? Is he taking revenge? Oh God, what did you do? I don't think he's taking revenge. It almost looks like he's kind of stuck in a standstill as to what's going on with him right now. He may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but he's like, I want to say paralyzed. I don't know what's going on, but he's stuck. He's feeling stuck. I know, Dylan, he's got some nerve. Stephanie, how will Xavier react or think when I go on my trip to the Poconos? He's going to feel burdened by it. He's going to feel like you have choices. And then the Lovers is in reverse, which is the breakup card. So you guys aren't together. So Lovers in reverse can mean, well, it can mean a couple of things. It can mean that you guys have a fight, which is not likely because that's usually more of like the Five of Swords. It may be that it sort of reaffirms to him that you're no longer his and you can do what you want. Sort of like a punch in the gut. Elena, love reading, please. Currently single. Okay. Okay, if you're currently single, you've got a couple of, oh God, you have options coming in. Good, good. So I kind of feel like right now nobody's holding you back. So sometimes if there's like a past love or something that we're not totally over, it can kind of hold us back or sort of block up the energy a little bit. And you seem to be pretty open. So the first card is the Knight of Pentacles, which can indicate an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Or it could also mean that your next relationship moves forward slow and steady. You also have here fire signs, which usually aren't slow and steady, but that doesn't matter. Fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And you have air signs here, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, that come in out of the blue. So I think what's happening here is you may have a choice between fire signs that are a slow mover, an air sign that comes in out of the blue, and you've been sitting around maybe kind of feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in, but the ship's coming in. You have the opportunity for new beginnings, fun times, spontaneous times, and even a little bit of adventure. So even if you've been single for a while, I think you're going to have a choice of at least 2 new people. Sarah. How does Omid the Cancer feel about me, the Virgo? He feels good. He feels well balanced. You feel very balanced to him, very down to earth. He feels like he made it to the top of the mountain. He can breathe a sigh of relief. There's happiness, there's passion, there's adventure. He feels pretty connected to you. Sarah, what are Omid's next actions towards me this week? Communication picks up, but the happy home is here. So you could be spending time at his home, spending time at your home. You may be hanging out together, doing something around the home. But I think that you're going to spend time with him this week, and communication may pick up. Or the communication may be a little bit more substance to it. Isla, how's Jay feeling about me? Will he come forward? Right now, he's very connected to his intuition. He's feeling very much so like he wants the relationship to move forward quickly. I think you are going to hear from him. He is going to come forward. Persevering. And he feels more prepared. So he's starting to get ready to like man up. I think he's going to come forward. Let me see. It could be it could be like at the beginning, like the first week of the spring, like maybe very late March, like the 22nd, 23rd time. Sue Ella, Terrence seems really mad. Is it over with us? No, I don't think it's over. I don't think it's over. Elantra, did Marquis notice me when I walked by? Is Marquis going to have a long-term relationship with this girl? Okay. I don't think he noticed you when you walked by, and I don't think he's going to have a long-term relationship with this girl. Miss Levon, General. Coming up, you're going to be feeling like the world is at your feet. Like you have all the right things falling into place. You have a soulmate connection here coming in, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, feeling spiritually connected, balance, patience, serenity surrounds you. You're moving into a good time, a good, like, peaceful time of the year. Alyssa. Oh, it's funny. I can't read that question on that phone. I don't know why. What is Martin thinking about me in the present? Are we going to communicate? Well, he seems like he's a little distant right now, and it seems like communication could be a little bit far off because the Two of Cups is here in reverse. Let me see. You know what? You're going to communicate eventually because love comes in, but he's being a little stubborn right now, or he's not ready for it just yet. I'm going to pull a playing card and see when this kind of tension breaks. It could be within the next 2 months. So things may turn around for you in the next 2 months. Elisa, my true self according to the cards. You're transforming and growing. You're moving forward quickly. You have magic around you, which means you're capable of a lot. You're capable of a lot more than you give yourself credit for. You're courageous and strong and creative. You're a hard worker, you're determined, and you're disciplined. Queen of Swords, what can I expect for the new moon in April? Well, a couple of things. One, you may be having to make a decision about something that's been very difficult. It shows indecision, and a decision needs to be made, and like waffling back and forth. And then you have here you could be thinking about planning a trip, going on a trip. And then you have passion and you have victory. So I think that whatever this decision is that you have to make, you'll make the right decision and your life will move forward. But I also think you may be planning a little trip. So that may be coming up around the time of the new moon. Sarah, when will I get a job in publishing? It might not be until this June. Malika, overall general reading. Things may be a little bit upside down at certain points moving forward, but for the most part, you're coming into a time where you have a wish coming true and all 10 cups being full. You're moving into life moving forward rather quickly. And the Wheel of Fortune. Stepping out of your box, moving from what doesn't work anymore to something that works better. Moving into greener pastures, and you have the Fool here. So coming up, there should be some fun, carefree times, and also success. Anxiety moves into the past, and you're going to be surrounded with a lot of passion. So I think you're moving to a much better place. Alyssa, what will happen in the next 5 months? Life moves forward quickly. Anxiety moves into the past. You have several choices that you have to make, decisions that you're making for the future. Somebody comes in out of the blue that may be a Pisces that you could have a successful relationship with. And you also have some financial stability coming in over the next couple of months. Miss Lavon, love reading. You have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, if you're not with anyone right now. If you aren't with anyone right now, this relationship can move forward, but you have to make the decision. So you may be kind of on the fence about this person. There may be some anxiety around the situation. Excuse me. It will be a soulmate connection that transforms your life and makes you feel like you have the world at your feet. Now, if you're already with someone, your current relationship can move forward, but you need to make that decision. Let go of the past, whatever it is that's gone on, and move forward with like a clean slate. Adriana, what's coming for me? A soulmate relationship comes in, relationship that's built on solid ground with deep roots, and this person should be treating you like you're a goddess. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. The person that shows up could have an adventurous side, or they could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, a fire sign. This person is going to make you feel relief, like finally life is moving forward and you have a lot of strength around you. Strength and courage. I think you got a good relationship coming in. Adriana, what can I expect in the near future from Gil? You could be spending more time with this person. You also may be focused on putting a project together or doing something that's, it could have something to do with business that leads to financial stability, and it could be something that takes off quickly. Adriana, what would Spirit want me to know? Spirit cards. Life experience, Archangel Chamuel. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. Knight of Water. Oh, excuse me. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals. The need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. Page of Water. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. A new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase. Psychic abilities. Your intuition is sharpening. Christy, general reading for the next couple of months. Okay, over the next couple of months, you're going to be working hard on something. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. It's usually a work-related thing, or it can be a new skill that advances your career. It's usually something business-related. It can be a creative project, but it usually is work-related. You have the Hierophant here, which means you could be deepening a spiritual practice or finding a new spiritual practice that you get a lot of satisfaction out of. Feeling like the world is at your feet. You have choices that you're going to have to make over the next couple of months and decisions. You have a water sign around you, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, that could come in out of the blue, and you have the 10 cups being full. So you're coming into a period of happiness, feeling prepared to move forward, and leaving the past in the past. You also have some contemplation coming up, thinking about things, rethinking about things, and overthinking. Miss Ronnie, general for the rest of March. What are you licking, Dylan? Oh, now what'd you do there, Miss? What'd you do there, Miss? I almost called you Kayla. I almost called you Miss Kayla. Kayla was my Weimaraner. General for the rest of March for Miss Ronnie. Life may slow down a little bit over the next couple of weeks, which is not a bad thing. Taking a break, taking a breather. Persevering, but just like things may slow down a little bit. You could have a creative project around you. There also may be a Pisces that enters your life. Cause for celebration towards the end of the month. No longer holding yourself back. Going for it with gusto. I think that has to do with a job or a job, career, endeavor, something like that, because it's the Three of Pentacles, which is a relationship usually built on solid ground that usually pertains to work. It can be a personal relationship. Feeling like justice has been served over the next couple of months. Your intuition will be sharpening and your life will be moving forward quickly, leaving the past in the past and moving on to better, greener pastures. A lot of people are getting that lately, leaving the past in the past and moving forward, which is an excellent thing. I don't see Jennifer's question. Maybe it's posted down here further. Let's see. Oh, Jennifer L. Why is a Scorpio ignoring me? Is he going through something? I'm not getting that he's going through anything. Only 33% chance. He right now may have a decision to make about something that's stressing him out, and that's why he hasn't gotten back to you. He's weighing his options when it comes to some kind of decision he has to make. Moon. Moon, honey, what's coming towards me? Justice. Karma's coming for you. The good karma that you put out there, you're going to get back. And the people that screwed you, they're going to get theirs. Happiness. Spontaneity. Life moves forward at a slow, steady pace. Lauren, are him and the other person almost done? %70 chance, yes. Fia. Linford's current feelings, when will we communicate? He's holding himself back. But if he's somebody from your past, he returns and he comes in with appreciation for you. You get your wish and happiness. All 10 cups are full. When will we communicate? Could be within the next 8 days. There's an 8 around it. Nicole Lynn, why did Jeff choose his current partner over me, knowing we had a child on the way and we was already involved? Will we get back together? How long ago did he choose this new partner? Was it under the Mercury retrograde? Because if it is, it ain't lasting. I think you will get back together, but it's going to be a process. It's going to take some time, and it's going to be a little bit of a shit show for a while. I want to know how long ago did he find this person? November. Okay, so it wasn't under a retrograde. All right. Is the baby here yet or no? Oh, congrats. Aw. My baby's 8 weeks old. Yeah, their relationship is not stable. Okay? 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. It's uprooted. It's unstable. One of them is backing away from the other. You have magic around you and you have passion. I think he's going to come back. I would try to give him a little bit of space and let him figure things out. I think when the reality of all this sets in, things are going to change. That relationship isn't what it's cracked up to be. So I would step back a little bit from him, give him some space, and let's see what happens. Well, we wish you the best. No matter what happens, you got an awesome little baby. But I think it'll work itself out. I just think it's going to be a little bit of a shit show for a while. And it could be a little bit painful to go through. Okay, Armani donated through PayPal. I just want to make sure I didn't skip anybody. Okay. Laugh. How does a Scorpio feel about me currently? All right. They feel happy with you. They feel that you're attractive, spiritually connected. They think about you a lot. They think you're fiery. They think that you're incredibly smart. Armani, does Eric truly like me? He does like you. Why has he been distant? This retrograde is screwing a lot of people up. He's been distant because he has decisions to make and he's feeling incredibly weak. That's why he's been distant. He's going to get through it. Is he jealous? I'm friends with other boys. Only some of the other boys. He's not threatened by everyone, but some of them really, really get to him. Do you think he can see us getting into a relationship? Is he in the future, or is he just messing around? Okay. He could see you guys getting into a relationship. I don't think you're going to get into one immediately, but he's in your future. This guy is still around you for a while to come. So, you know, if you can, just try to hang in there. I know, you know, these guys can be a real pain in the ass, but just try to hang in there because he's still coming up in the future. Adriana. Will we be more than friends, or is it another person, the one that you're saying? Okay, let's see. Will we become more than friends? %70 chance you become more than friends. If he's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, that goes up to about 85% chance. Queen, will I hear from George by the new moon in April? I think you will. Adriana, is he spying on me and why? He is. He likes to, he wants to know what you're up to. He does. I mean, I'm not going to say that he's like over the top stalker, but he spies, he checks in. Lauren, will I be hearing from him this month? 70% chance you hear from him this month. Christy, why is Randy acting so mean? Is it because of Christy? Okay, let's see. Yeah, it is. And I think that it's going to last a little while longer. It's like he's holding on to whatever it is that happened with this Christy. And he's like slow and steady. He's going to continue to act like this for a little while. I don't know what happened with her, but it seems like she may be, I don't know if he's defending her or she's like leaning on him. Yeah, I don't really care for that. I mean, I don't know the whole story, but I don't really think there's any reason to be mean. TD, will things in my life start to improve after the retrograde? Since it started, I've been so emotional and everything seems to be standing still. You know what? I feel the same way. I think a lot of us are feeling that way. This one has been a real bitch. Things do start to move forward, but slowly, slow and steady, and then things take off. And then you're going to have some decisions to make. You're going to be leaving some past regrets in the past and moving forward, letting go of things that aren't working for you, moving forward into greener pastures. You may even, have a new business opportunity coming in. And you may step out of your box. So you may do something out of the ordinary. Take a leap of faith that takes you to a new place. And something out of the ordinary comes in. But the thing with retrogrades, it's like it's a great time to go back and finish old business. It's not a good time for things to move forward anyway. So relationships that start under Mercury retrograde usually break up. Jobs that you take during Mercury retrograde usually don't last. So, excuse me. It's usually not a good time anyway for things to move forward. Once we get to like the middle of March, things should start to move forward better. And it'll be like legit. You won't have to worry about it backfiring or reversing. Lydia, had an argument last night with Mac the Cancer. Will he communicate? He hasn't called. He's going to call. He's right now, he's like digging his heels in, like he thinks that he's being tough. He's holding out, but he's going to break down. He's going to break down, or he's going to bump into you or something. And it could be soon, like over the next week or so. Yeah, he's going to communicate. Adriana, does he get jealous when I'm with other people? He does, but only certain people. He's only threatened by some people. And those that he's like jealous of, he's really jealous of. Miss Ronnie. 2 of my friends got engaged, and I can't lie, I'm happy for them, but I feel some type of way. When will love come for me? I remember feeling like that too, like a long time ago, or feeling like, my ship's never going to come in, that kind of thing. I think that that's normal. And I also think, right, now this is going to be my 2 cents. that we grow up thinking that, you know, we're going to have this big day and it's going to be this big fantasy. I mean, I went to a wedding once. I'm not even kidding. It was in the Bronx where the fucking bride came down like the street on a white horse. I mean, really, like in the middle of the Bronx. Like over the top lavish weddings. And unfortunately, weddings, engagement rings, none of that equals love. And I'll never forget, there's a couple of things that I heard over the years, and I don't really pay attention to celebrities, I don't really care, but there was a couple of things that over the years have stuck with me. One thing was Goldie Hawn, and at the time I heard it, I was really young, and I was like so like naive, and like I thought that I was going to be a fairy princess, and I was going to have this huge wedding, and I was going to be married at 20, and I was going to have all these kids, and be a rock star, and live in a big house, and whatever. And Goldie Hawn said that she never married Kurt Russell because she felt that while people should be in monogamous relationships and that was legit, she felt like she didn't believe that there was one person for the rest of us for the rest of our lives, and that she thought that it was kind of stupid to think that, right? Like we grow and change so much. And I thought at the time, oh, she's so bitter and that's not true. I'm going to get married really young and we're going to be so happy. And now I'm like, you know what? I think Goldie Hawn was right. I don't think that there is one person for us for the rest of our lives. And I think that people that pretend that that is the case are doing just that, pretending it. And then the other person that I heard that really resonated with me was Kelly Ripa. She said that when she was getting married, she went and got married in Vegas, and she didn't have a big wedding. And she said, she's like, you know what? I wanted a marriage. I didn't want a wedding. And I was like, wow, that really, you know, that's really amazing, you know, because like so many people that I know are having like big weddings. And I'm like, God, I'm like, you don't even fucking like this guy. You don't even like him. You do nothing but complain about him. You don't want to be with him, but you're worried about the flowers and who's wearing what color dress and how much weight so-and-so has to lose to get into it. And I'm like, oh my God, that's just so not what it's about. But anyway, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So let's see here. When is love coming for me? Okay, first of all, it's coming, so that's good. Now let's see when. Well, I mean, we grow up thinking, you know, and I said it the other night. Two of Cups. This is an excellent card to get anyway when you're talking about love. But there should be something serious happening this spring or within the next 2 months. It could be the start of something. Maybe you just meet the person. It may not take off right away, but it would be like this person's coming into your life soon. We grow up thinking that, you know, like you don't have any value unless you are with somebody. Like that's why everyone's like, well, am I going to hear from him on Valentine's Day? Am I going to hear from him on Valentine's Day? But who cares? I mean, so what if he sends you flowers on Valentine's Day and then you don't hear from him for the rest of the year, or he's a shithead to you, or he's lying and cheating on you? What's the difference if you get flowers? You know, it comes down to like trying to fill a void that is so big inside of us that we want somebody else to fill it, but it can't be filled. You know, it's like no matter how much, there's always more. And you know, you got to fill that hole with your own self. Like otherwise it just becomes like a power struggle between people. It's crazy. Like just some of the people that like I read for, I'm like, you don't even like him and you want to know when you're getting the engagement ring. I'm like, you don't like him. I'm like, you've been asking me for the last year about somebody else. Like, but I get it. I really do get it. And I had a lot of friends too that got married really young, and it didn't last very long. I mean, I guess it lasted long enough, but not that long. Like divorce before we got to the 10-year reunion. It's not that long. Cade. How does Kels feel about me? Feels that you're very strong and courageous. Feels happy around you or celebration. Holds himself back. I don't know if this is somebody that you recently met. There may be more to his character and personality than he's let you see so far. Coming up, he's going to be prepared to show a little bit more of himself to you, and there's a wish around this situation. Well, you know what? As I got older, then I used to say, you know what? I want to get married in Vegas by Elvis because I think that would be really cool. Like that would be really funny. If you've ever been to Vegas, everybody looks like Elvis. Like the cab driver looks like Elvis. The guy at the airport looks like Elvis because I guess they're impersonators at night. So I used to say that. I thought that would have been such a hoot. But now I'm like, you know what? After living on my own for so long and like the amount of money weddings cost, like I know people that like they're spending like $50,000-$60,000 on a wedding. You could take that money, put it into a house, and like your mortgage payment would be next to nothing. But they don't, you know what it is? It's young people. Like they don't understand. They don't think. They're like, well, I have to have this day. It's my day. I've waited my whole life. And meanwhile, you're like, you're 23 years old. How long has your whole life been that you've waited? Right? But this is what and then the industry caters to it. You know, like a dress that costs $5,000, you're going to wear it once, you know, and it's, you know, for young girls, I can understand it, but the older you get, I'm like, is it really necessary? Like, are you really going to dress up like your 5 or 6 closest friends in ugly taffeta dresses that they're only going to wear once? And they're ugly. I mean, really, they're ugly. Even the nice ones are like, I'm never going to wear this again. And the dyed shoes. And then if you're in the wedding party, it costs you like $1 million to be part of it. And then in 5 years, they're divorced. And you're like, well, I'm glad that I spent all my money. Adriana, does he miss me? He does miss you. He thinks about you a lot. Adriana, is the connection going to be reestablished? Yeah, definitely. 70% chance. Actually, even higher than that. I'm going to say about an 85% chance. Well, that's what I mean. Like, I would rather have, like, never be married and just be really connected to somebody, no matter what the circumstances are. You know what I mean? All that glistens isn't gold. And everything that's out there glistening usually is all bullshit. It's all bullshit. And I was just talking with one of my friends today about it, about how people don't even care. Like they put out such a fake life, but they don't even care that it's fake and that their life is like not like that at all. As long as you believe that it is. Like, can you imagine that? Like, I would rather not, and I've had many relationships that like nobody knew the ins and outs. It's like it was just me and that person. Like my relationship with the guy from 10 years, he was a lot younger than me. Not a lot of people knew about us, but the time that we spent together was real. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a phony shit show for like the neighbor to watch. I mean, what do I care what the neighbor thinks? But that's what people care about. I don't get it. Julie, Did I pass the lecture exam? That was on 3-4. Okay, let's see. Did I pass the lecture exam? You got 3 aces. I would be really surprised if you didn't pass it. I think you did. Montu, will I be able to win the math challenge competition? All right, let's see. I'm only getting a 70% chance. Like a 70% chance is overestimating. Like I'm getting it close to like a 65% chance that you're going to win it. But I would give it all you got anyway, and let's see what happens. 65% chance is still, it's higher than 50. Julie, will it take a year for Donald and the girl to break up? I don't think it's going to take that long. I don't think it's going to take that long. All right, let me go back up to the top. Jovi, love. Being prepared to move forward, spinning the wheel of fortune, stepping out of your box, leads you to happiness. Getting out of your own way, letting go of anxiety. A fire sign shows up. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and they may be coming in with a nice size amount of money. They could have money. Malapali, will the future of the Sea Virgo and his kids? I'd love to know if things will improve for them. Okay, if things will improve for them overall. All right, let's have a look. Things are going to improve slow and steady. Slow and steady. Sade, will I be in a relationship with my ex before the summer? %70 chance, yes, you will. TD, will I hear from him this week? %70 chance you're going to hear from him this week. I would think that you're going to hear from him within like the next 10 days, I would think. Lauren, does he see me as the one he wants to be with? 70% chance, yes, he does. Yasmin, what's my ex-boyfriend's intentions when he comes back to me? He doesn't know. When he comes back, he'll probably say something to the effect of, I don't know where this is gonna go. Let's see what happens. He's not giving you a song and dance. He really doesn't know what he wants or where he wants to take it. Mihak, do you see any money or work coming in for my husband? All right, let's see. Any work coming in? %70 chance, yes, there's money coming in. You guys are overthinking. I don't blame you. Just try to let it go a little bit. It's on its way. Adriana, does he see me as wifey material? He does. He thinks that there's potential. Sepia, what's Michael's intentions when he comes back? He's going to be looking to some kind of relationship here. Be careful if you don't want kids when that card shows up. But I think he's going to be looking to reignite the relationship. Sepia, general reading. You're going to have choices coming up. Lots of choices. Justice and strength is around you and on your side. You have an earth sign around you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You also have a relationship coming in that's built on solid ground. And money should be pretty decent coming up too. Georgie, is my ex happy in this relationship or does he want out? He's complacent right now. He's complacent. He's just kind of going along day by day. He's not thrilled. It's like he needs something to shake it up a little bit. Vicky, Richard and his girlfriend, are they still together and will they break up soon? Okay, let's see. I think that they will break up soon. I think that they're going to break up soon. Shelly, are my manifestations coming into fruition? Overall, overall, you're doing well. I can't tell you that everything is going to be happening all at once, but you're on the right track with the love attraction, definitely. I'm looking for someone. Oh, shit. And they're all quiet for right now. Shani, how many days, weeks, months will it be until I hear from Corey again? And if so, will it be positive? Okay, let's see. Let me ask first, will I hear from Corey? You will hear from him. Okay, so depending on how bad the situation is or how bad the situation was, I know you were pretty upset the other day about it. If it's going to take a long time, I'm going to say that it's going to happen in September, the 9th month. The spades are the fall. If things aren't that bad and things kind of blow over quickly for you guys, I'm going to say within 9 weeks. And let's see, will it be positive? I don't really feel like it's going to take that long for you to hear from him. It's going to be positive. You're going to get a wish. You got a wish around it. What's that face for, miss? The faces that she makes sometimes are really funny. Fatima 20, does B feel I'm the one? Mm, 70% chance, yeah. Yep, could be. Cosmic, will Keith reach out to me? He's a Pisces. And I'm a Aquarius. Okay. Will Keith reach out to me? Yes, I think you're going to hear from him. Yep. Beautiful Aries. Love reading for me and G the next 2 weeks. Being divinely guided. The relationship is transforming. Things can change out of the blue. Feeling a little bit more financially stable and feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. So I think over the next 2 weeks, things are going to be pretty good for the two of you. Yeah, Dylan's over here. He's... You want to go under? You want me to help you? No, you good like that? All right, you're a good boy. Good boy. Rochelle Aries. Oh, I can't. It's funny. On this one, you see it's all squished. I can't read it. Whom am I meant to get married to and when? Okay, I'm not going to be able to tell you exactly who. I don't know, but let's see if I can get... Could be an Aries. It could be an Aries, or it could be somebody from your past comes back that has a very strong personality or is an Aries or an Aries rising. They would be somebody who would be a quick mover, somebody who knows what they want, know how to get it, very spontaneous. They don't wait for nothing. They go out and get it, and they're very victorious. They have a lot of success around them. They're also highly intuitive. If this person's not in your life, you could meet them this spring. If you don't meet them this spring, September will be another good time. Oh, no, I don't judge anyone. Nah, you know what? Because we're all on fucked up paths. Yeah. There's no reason to judge anyone. Besides, you know how many times, like when I was younger, I would be judgmental and then I would like find myself in the same situation, like at another point, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm just not going to judge people because you know what? You don't know what's going on behind closed doors and you don't know what people are doing, you know, or like what's really happening. All right, let me go up to the top. Miss Rosie, how will my date with Jay go this weekend? It's going to go really well. Look, you got the Lover's card. Use your intuition. Money looks good. Spirituality. And the world is at your feet. So, yeah, the date should go well. Phantom may have a reading on what's ahead. What's coming in for Phantom? just got a weird image of the ocean in my head. I don't know what that means, if you're going to the ocean, if you like the beach or something like that, but that came up in my head, not in the cards. And that doesn't always happen for me. It looks like you're going to be feeling in the near future like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you can breathe a sigh of relief. Shortly after you feel relieved, you start to feel anxious about something else. Welcome to the roller coaster of life. And then you're going to have some choices that you have to make. That could be why you're feeling anxious. But inevitably, you make the right decision because balance moves into your life. And you're feeling relief again, and you're feeling divinely guided and connected spiritually. Or it could be a new spiritual practice that you pick up. Something, like when a spiritual practice shows up, I always think it's something that you get a lot out of. It's not something that you would be like, oh, this bullshit isn't for me. And I've been to those kind of things. Like I told you guys a story about the chanting thing that I went to. I was like, I gotta get out of here. Maria, is a Libra wanting to know who's coming? I'm a Libra, I'm wanting to know who's coming towards me in love. Okay, who's coming towards Maria, the Libra? You're gonna have choices. So you've got a Cancer coming in, but then you also have another water sign. It could be another Cancer, or it could be a Pisces or a Scorpio. You're going to feel like you made it to the top of the mountain because you're the one that's in charge. I think moving forward, you're going to have a lot on your plate as far as love goes. Oh, I skipped somebody's super chat. Hang on. Let me find it. It was Montu. Maybe I have to go to the bottom. Lauren. Oh, there it is. Will I travel to America in June 2020 for my project? Okay, will I travel to America in June 2020? I'm only getting right now a 33% chance, but that could change. Right now, we're in March. It could change. It could go up higher towards the end of April, beginning of May. Lauren, what are his intentions with me? He doesn't know just yet. On one hand, it looks like he's persevering and it looks like he's making things happen. But then on the other hand, it looks like he pulls back, he isolates himself, and you may be feeling a little bit betrayed by that. But then moving forward, he feels a little bit more connected, and you have the Lover's card. So I'm not sure that he has any definite plans right now on doing anything. I think we got to wait and see what's going to happen. I think a lot may unravel or change quickly, and we just might not be there yet. And maybe we haven't gotten there yet. Sonia, should I trust Nora again? You know, if you keep asking that question, it makes me feel like intuitively you don't trust her, and I would go with that regardless of what the cards say. Your intuition is probably spot on. Right now I'm getting her 33% trustworthy, but you have a wish around you. So it could be a little higher than that. But you know what? Like I said, something may be kind of eating at you a little bit, that question keeps coming up. So I would be careful. Oh, no, I don't care. You can ask it as many times as you want. But I'm just saying that it's got to be weighing on your mind if it keeps coming up for you. So that tells me that your intuition is telling you something is wrong and you want confirmation of it. So that's what I'm saying. I don't really care what the cards say. Your intuition is stronger than, in my opinion. I would be careful because you're questioning it. And to me, that says a lot. Yeah, I would go with that. Benita, what can I expect in my love life in April? Okay, you can expect an air sign to come in out of the blue, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, and you lay down the law. So I don't know, it could be somebody that you were once involved with, or it could just be that you'll get to the point in your life where you're like, you know what, I'm not standing for this, this, and that. You're either going to play by my rules or we're not playing at all, and you're successful. You have the happy home coming in here. So even though this may not happen in April, it may be coming up down the line. Some adventure, transformation, and the Empress. So this relationship that starts if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone, your relationship is growing. It can be full of happiness, prosperity, fertility. Be careful with the Empress that if you don't want children. But the Death card is transforming, it's evolving, and the Empress is a positive omen. But like I said, the downfall is it could be birth or conception of a child if you don't want one. Where am I? Oh, Georgia. It's RS with someone else. He has not responded to me. I don't think he's with anyone else. I don't think so. Michelle, is an ex coming towards me this month, and what are their intentions? Okay. Dylan. I do think that you have an ex coming back that may be feeling like they're coming back because not that they owe you, but karma is bringing them back. I can't say it's going to happen exactly this month, but it's coming up. It's like somebody comes back, like karma brings them back to right or wrong or something. Lauren, will we end up together? I'm only getting a 33% chance, but I don't, end up together. Like, what does that mean? Like, you're going to start seeing them tomorrow and then die together? I don't believe that. Will you end up in a relationship together? You got a 33% chance that this can turn into a relationship. So that, to me, is ending up together because you get a chance to live it out. Right now it's coming up kind of low, so there just may be a timing thing there. Like, we may ask that question in like June and it could come up 70% chance, But I don't like to ask questions about, like, I just don't, uh, like, when people are like, am I the only one for him? Or am I the only person he's attracted to? Or are we going to be together forever? It's too definite, and there's too much free will that's involved to say that two people are going to end up together forever, especially because I don't know the ages of the people that I'm reading here. So especially like young girls kind of think, oh, this is going to be forever. And I was young once, and I thought that, and I asked the same type of questions. But life experience has taught me that that's not exactly how things work. And in most cases, we were grateful for that. So I do think that you can have a chance at a relationship with him, but I'm not going to say that it's going to last forever. What's the matter, miss? Um, Miss, what is going on? Come on. Come here. I mean, look at how lucky you are you get to wear a tutu. You get to wear a tutu. How lucky is that? Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. All right, let's see. I think that this outfit that somebody gave to me, like one of my brother's neighbors had like all this female like baby clothes, and I don't even think anybody ever wore it. It had the tags on it. It's such a shame. Like they grow out of the clothes so fast, they don't even get a chance to wear them. I know. When I saw this morning, I'm like, oh, you got to wear that. And it says princess on it. Right? It says princess on it. We don't get a lot of time to wear these cute outfits before you're going to be too big. She had on the other day cargo pants. They were really cute. All right, all right. You want your pacifier? Let me get the pacifier. Oh no, where is it? Oh, there it is. Go ahead. Okay. Kiki, what is the Sagittarius's intentions? Sagittarius isn't sure. They're not sure yet what they want. They have a lot of confusion within themselves, but ultimately this relationship evolves. So I don't care if you guys are just friends right now, you can deepen your friendship. If you guys are seeing each other, that can move to a more steady relationship. You have the death card here. You have the world at your feet, and you have love coming in. So there is a possibility for more here. All right, guys, let me wrap up the super chats because she needs something. I might have to change her. Did you make pee-pee? Did you do pee-pee in the tutu? But what time is it? Maybe if I get a second wind, I'll come in. I'll come back on again later tonight. I don't have to get up that early tomorrow. Maybe I'll have some coffee and I'll come back on later. Okay, if I finish the super chats, let me do the moderators. And will I hang out with the Sag? You will. You will. Katrina, out of the blue, my ex-boyfriend has been blowing up my phone. What could he possibly want? He's back just like oh, fucking Mercury. Thanks, Mercury. All right, let's see what he wants. What does the ex-boyfriend want? And here he is coming back. Well, it looks like he may be looking to reconnect. You got the Ace of Cups here. You got all 10 cups being full. I don't think you're taking this guy back. I think that you're moving along to greener pastures and you're not having it. He's feeling very anxious. I think he knows that you don't want him. And you're going to have a lot of choices coming up. I think that he's either looking to get back or he's looking to rekindle something and you're going to be like, I don't think so. Kiki, how was Orlando feeling tonight? With me there. A little stressed, a little happy, a little magical, trying to connect with his intuition. And it looks like, I don't know what went on with you and him, but it looks like he was trying to not let it bother him, but he was intrigued. So I don't know what that means, but that's what the cards say. Katrina. Good. I like that. Chelsea, will this third party be gone when my ex returns? I'm so tired of being a second option. I don't think she's going to be gone totally. No, she may still sort of be around the picture a little bit. Kiki, how is Casey feeling about me tonight? Intuitive, loving, and very attracted. This person may be coming in out of the blue and maybe feeling very passionately towards you. He can keep his cups. Kiki. Oh, I did that one. Lauren, will we be living together in the near future? See, that's the strange thing. I'll tell you in a second. You could be. Yeah, you got a 70% chance. You could be. I've noticed that, like, even though the guys usually end up being the dicks and doing things that they shouldn't do and they wind up hurting the girl, when she gets over the situation, she's over it. And this putz comes back thinking that he's going to reconnect. And the girl's like, that ship sailed, and she means it. And when she's over it, she's over it. And the guy is like, oh, well, now, you know what? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's like with me and the guy from 10 years. Like, now not so much because he's kind of got the hint. I mean, as a person, I like him, but we're not going down that road again. Never. And, you know, he would be, oh, we could spend time there. I got time now. Yeah, get out of here. Get lost. And then, like, you know, like all of a sudden, he's like, oh, but, you know, I think I'm in love with you. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so. Yes. Kiki, should I hang with the Sag even though they're dating someone? Okay. I'm getting a 70% chance, yes. So it depends. I mean, how serious are they dating this person? What's the situation all about? Um, you know, sometimes people just can't be alone and they're with anybody just until the next person shows up. So this Sagittarius could be dating somebody, but they may not really be into that person. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much room for error when it comes to these relationships. Um, you know, I would hang out with him. Yeah, you know, it doesn't have to go any further than hanging out, but at least to see how you're feeling, to see if there's a connection, to see what's going on there. Snoring. Oh, will I? Yes, you will hang out with him. I think you will. Yeah. AJ, what can I look forward to this week? Slow and steady week. Towards the end of the week, things pick up speed. Things may turn around. It's Dylan. But it looks like a slow and steady week. Nothing out of the ordinary. You may be focused on something at work. Things may pick up the pace at the end of the week. But I think it's going to be kind of a slow and steady when the race kind of. Nicole, is Charisma pregnant? I'm only getting a 33% chance right now that she is. So it could be a couple of things. 33% chance is low, so it could be it hasn't happened yet. It's coming in the future. It could also be the kind of thing where maybe she was and she didn't know and she lost it. Like that happens to a lot of people. You don't even know, and then your life just continues. But I don't think that it's something that would be like a huge issue at this moment. Like it may be something coming down the line, but I don't think so. Not right now. Mariana, any good news for me coming in this week? I mean, Dylan, we gotta get you a breathe right nose strip. Yeah. You have some decisions that you have to make this week, and it may have something to do with love because you have the Lover's card here. Your soulmate relationship, and you make the right decision, feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. The person that comes into question may be working hard, and they may be like legitimately putting in a lot of effort, and it could work out for you this week or coming up soon. Kiki, is the universe finally giving me love here? Yep, your time is coming. It's coming. Aaron, how does next week look for me? Somebody comes in out of the blue. You hear from somebody that you didn't think you were going to hear from. And then life moves forward quickly. You got financial stability coming in. Your life is going to be moving forward very quickly. You have the Hangman in reverse, the Chariot, and then you have the Knight of Pentacles. So things are picking up the pace coming up here. It's going to get very busy. AJ, Marcus's current feelings for me. Oh, he's attracted to you. He thinks that you're creative. He has a lot of respect for you. He thinks that you're well balanced, fiery. You don't hold yourself back. You go for it. Determined, strong, courageous, and nurturing. Shine, what's coming in for this week? You got celebration, good karma on your side, and life changing quickly overnight. So some kind of celebration comes in. It could be around a love relationship and a relationship that's built on solid ground with deep roots. Mariana, how will I be doing financially this month? You may feel a little bit burdened at the beginning of the month, but I think money gets better as we go towards the end of the month. You may be feeling a little bit right now like you're in quicksand, but that's going to change. Come the end of the month, you should be able to breathe a little bit more free. Aaron, is it someone I haven't talked to in a while? Yeah, I think so. Yep. All right, let me go back up to the top because these two quieted down. I'll stay on. As long as these guys are quiet. Woo. Will I get a child support payment on the 19th? I think you will. Yep, I think it's coming. Mary Elena, will hubby and I be intimate again? You will, but it may take a while. It may not happen right away. 33% chance, and it looks like he holds himself back, or he plays hard to get, or he does something stupid. Let me go back up to the top. Nana, how does D feel when he watches my posts but doesn't talk or text me? He stopped talking to me out of the blue after a week. How does he feel when he watches my posts? All right. Contemplative. He does a lot of thinking about it. He's feeling unprepared and feeling uprooted. He's a little all over the place, this guy. He feels like he's a little stuck. He doesn't always know what to do. He does not always make the right decision. But I do think that communication is going to pick up again at some point. I think that this may only be a temporary standstill. Okay, I'm at Aaron. So what's going on with Alyssa towards me? Okay. What's going on with Alyssa? She comes in out of the blue. If you haven't seen or spoken to her, you're going to hear from her soon. And she's going to be focused on you. You have a wish around this situation. So you know what? Put your wish out into the universe. And it's going to be your decision at the end of the day what happens between you and her. Oh, Armani donated. Okay. Does Eric talk or pursue other girls? Do you see us getting into a serious committed relationship? Okay. Does Eric talk or pursue other girls? He talks to them, but I don't think he really pursues anyone. Okay, will there be a committed relationship in the near future? It could take a little bit of time. You may be on a road here. It could take some time before you get that commitment. So just keep it in mind. It might not happen overnight. You know, like there may even be other people that show up around you that are more interested in you, and you may lose interest in this guy. Mariana, what should I expect in love this month? Okay. You may be feeling a little bit like you've gotten nowhere in love. But you have the Magician around you, so you could change that. You have a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, that's going to come in with an offering of love, and the relationship can be quite successful, and it can be a soulmate reunion, soulmate union. If you're not with anyone right now, someone can be entering. I can't swear it's going to happen this month, but it will be coming up soon, and it would be a soulmate relationship. Andrea, when will I meet a new love? Is it currently around M? Okay. Is it currently around M? %70 chance, yes. And it could happen in the month of August. Lauren, will I conceive in the future? I don't think you'll have trouble. I think there are kids around you. Danny, love reading. Soulmate relationship comes in, possibly with the Pisces, out of the blue. Or it could be an earth sign that comes in, Taurus, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, that's very creative, that's very hardworking, that may be working on some new business endeavor or new skill at the time that you meet them. There may be a Virgo. You got a Virgo here. They could be incredibly smart. The relationship will be divinely guided. Lovely ace. If my ex still loves me, then why does he put me in situations where he knows I'll get angry and upset? What does he want? Well, people are fucked up. So, well, what it shows here is when you get upset and frustrated and pissed off, it kind of shows him that you still care. So he kind of does it like, it's like an ego thing. It's like, well, she must still care if she gets upset. Or, you know, let me see if I could piss her off. You know, like if you don't care, like for example, at the end of my relationship, I dated this guy for like almost 6 years. And at the end of the relationship, I just didn't really care. So it's like if he went out and, you know, he told me he'd be home at 10 or I would see me at 10 and he didn't show up, I didn't care. At that point, I was like, good, I don't care. So when you don't care, those actions sort of speak louder than when you throw a temper tantrum and you punch someone in the face. So when you kind of get upset and overreact and stuff like that, he knows that you still care. And I used to do the same thing. Like I went through a moment in time where I used to get so mad at him and I would scream and yell and rip him a new asshole. And then I turned a corner and I was like, you know what? I don't care. And that's when the person's really in trouble. Because as long as someone's kicking and fighting and screaming, they care. When they don't, they don't care. So I think that he's looking for that from you, and he may not even know it. He might not even know it on a conscious level. Person, how does my girlfriend Kiki really feel about me, and will we last? Okay, she thinks that you're strong, you're prepared, you're patient, you're serene, you're attractive. Your relationship does transform, and it lasts a while. I'm not going to tell you it lasts forever. There are choices here. There's going to be different roads to take in the future, but I think you're going to be together a while. There's passion around your relationship, and it shows that you may be a little bit guilty of overthinking. Don't overthink so much. Just kind of go with it. Things are good right now. Shine. What's going on with Z towards me? What's going on with Z? Use your intuition. Intuition comes up around this person. If this is a love interest, you have a soulmate connection. If you're just friends, you still have a soulmate connection. The cups are all full, and your intuition again comes up. There could be a lot of happiness around this relationship. There also could be a business endeavor with this person. A business endeavor or a way to make money, something you do on the side, could be quite profitable. I think that they're either going to want to pursue this situation or they're going to be putting more effort into things. I think that you may be spending more time with this person. There may be plans being made for the future. Emily, how is Jake feeling about me? I'm an Aries. He feels connected to you and you have a wish. You could be spending a lot of time together at your house or his house, or spending a lot of time decorating somebody's house or working on somebody's house. You have happiness around this situation. Give it some time. Things are going to unfold naturally with this person. It kind of falls, like all the pieces start to fall together. And before you know it, it's going to be like happiness is around it. No. Yeah, tell me what the 3 cards are and I'll tell you what they mean. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is usually either a love offering is coming in, or the cup is overflowing. There's plenty of love around. The Six of Cups is somebody comes back from the past, but it doesn't always have to be a past lover. It could just be somebody that you know from the past. And the Three of Cups, if it's upright, means celebration. If it's in reverse, it means there's a third party involved. All right, I'm going back up to the top. Valentino, will I be spending the day with my ex on his birthday this month? I'm not convinced that you're going to spend his birthday with him. All right, I got through most of these people. Let me know if I haven't answered. Oh, Aaliyah, I haven't answered. Let me do Aaliyah. Yeah, general love for March. Hey, look at this guy snoring over there. I love you, Dylan. I love you. Good boy. You got a Virgo coming in here. What was the question? General love. Okay. So if you're not with anyone, a Virgo shows up. If you are with someone, your relationship can be becoming more stable financially. However, you have choices around you. So you may be at the position where if you're with somebody right now, if you're not sure how it's going or you're not that happy, you have other options. Regardless, you're going to have options. There's a Virgo here. There's also an Aries here. There's passion around you, and you're going to be calling the shots. You have a wish, put that out into the universe, and don't overthink. You may be overthinking. Use your intuition. Go with your gut. Coming up, I don't think your love life is going to be boring. I can tell you that right now. Anna, no, I didn't read yours yet. I don't even see yours. So if you can type it again, this way I'll answer it before I go. Because I pretty much got through most of these people. If I haven't answered for you today, can you send the question in, let's do black hearts. This way I can see it. Jessica, what's going on with my ex-Pisces and the other person? When will it end? They're going to have a breakup. It may come like it may come, it could be, I don't want to say it's going to be before the end of the winter because that feels to me like it's a little too soon. But I think it's coming soon. I don't think they're having a good time. V, does he really think well of me? Yeah, he does. Nikita, general love. No, super chats are purple. PayPal hearts are blue. And if I haven't read for you today, regardless, black hearts. New people, green hearts. Oh, you got some spontaneity coming in around love and a decision that you're going to have to make. Passion comes in. You may have been feeling stuck in the mud, but moving forward, you have somebody new coming in and somebody from your past. Life changes quickly. One of these two people are going to be a hard worker that's an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. The other person may be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Coco, what is Kay thinking about me at the moment? She's thinking, first of all, she's sort of thinking right now, like she's kind of missing you right now. But what comes up is that she feels that you're very strong and courageous. And there's celebration around the two of you. JF, energy towards me. I had a dream he proposed to me and surprised me. And then I was walking down the aisle to marry him. Okay, his energy is... divine guidance and the 10 of Cups. So he feels like fate is going to take care of everything for him. And it's going to lead him to the ultimate happiness. So the energy around the situation is he's put it in the powers that be. All right, Moonlit, I don't think I've done. If you have a question, you can send it in. Right, Moonlit, I don't think I did. And then I have to do the moderators. Oh, Marwa. May I have a love reading? Marwa. Oh, thanks. I like this one. I like this one. I like the color of it and I like the style of it. Although I like the blue one too. The blue one is really long though. This one's not as long. Marwa, you're going to have a lot here to be contemplating and thinking about moving forward. Somebody from your past comes back. They may be coming in with an offering of love. There's celebration around that person. Stepping out of your box, taking a leap of faith, a Pisces comes in. That's somebody new. Somebody from your past comes back. Somebody new comes in. You're going to have choices around you. Your love life is going to be busy. It's going to change overnight. And there could be a fire sign around you too, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And you're going to have choices. There's going to be a number of suitors after you. And good for you. Really, good for you. Black magic. What is coming my way soon? Yeah, I did Anna, though. I saw her. She had purple hearts or something. Oh, she... Somebody yesterday couldn't find the purple hearts. Okay, what is coming my way for black magic? Passion and money. passion, and you have some money coming in. Could be around a Virgo. Feeling prepared to move forward, victory, and somebody from your past returns. Somebody from your past returns. Stepping out of your box leads you to more money. There's money, a lot of money coming in. Jasmine, he's interested, but he seems nervous and cautious. Is there anything that I'm doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong at all. He's going to get over it. He's going to get a little bit more comfortable. All right, moderators, you can post your questions. Aaron, let me go back up and see if I did yours. Maybe I'll remember if I see it. Oh, I didn't do this one. What do I need to say or tell Alyssa? You don't need to tell her anything specific. It looks like you have victory around the situation no matter what happens. And it also looks like you step out of your box a little. And stepping out of the box could lead you to greater success. You don't have to do anything special. It's already happening. Just be yourself and be honest. That's it. No, that's okay. Okay, I think I got through most people. Moderators, you can post your questions. Anna, I answered it. I can't remember. It said something to do with divine intervention was guiding it. It was positive energy was around the situation. I can't remember exactly what I said, but the judgment card was there, which means that there was divine intervention around the situation. Brandy, was Deborah giving Tiffany Terry money for? Why was Deborah, or who was giving money? Why was he giving Tiffany Terry money? The devil is here, which means it has to do with some kind of earthly pleasure. So it's probably not for a good reason. It could have something to do with alcohol, drugs, shopping. It's not for a good reason. Not with the devil card. If he was giving her money, it was either because she needed money for some kind of earthly pleasure that she was into, or she was buying it for him. But it had something to do with the devil, which is either some kind of a demon, drugs, alcohol, over shopping, overspending, overindulging in something. Moonlit, what's new coming in? Okay, what's new coming in? Somebody comes in out of the blue that's new. Could be a Virgo. Could be a Virgo with a very strong personality that comes in. And you may be thinking a lot about this person. Brandy, yeah, it could be sex. I mean, it could be anything that's like earthly pleasures. Yep. Mel, why did the Aries choose Kim back when we were together? It had something to do with money. It had something to do with money. It wasn't because he was prepared, or he was, yeah, it had something to do with money. Yeah, there's absolutely no love showing up here, none at all. It actually looks like he's leaving, or he left her for something better. Or he's going to be leaving for something better, something that works better. Any other moderators here? Katrina was here, right? Wasn't she? She was here before. I don't know if she's still here. All right, Katrina, whenever you're ready, I can take your question. Anna, what did Christopher feel for me when we met? Like things would move forward quickly, but he wasn't so sure if the relationship would be built on solid ground. So he's, I don't know if you mean like when you met for the first time ever, or if you just met today. But it's showing here that he thought that the relationship can move forward quickly, but not so sure that he's got things built on solid ground. He's a little bit apprehensive over the future, and he feels a little bit weighed down. You are urged to use your intuition when you deal with him, and be patient with him because he's not totally prepared. Like he doesn't feel very strong right now. He feels kind of weak. I want to say, like, this is going to sound really bizarre, but like clay, like he needs to be molded. And I think that giving him some time, letting him like come into his own and harden up, I think that I think you'll get a lot more out of him, or you'll see a stronger side of him coming up. That's it. He's going to be showing you a little bit stronger side. I don't know how much Avery weighs now. She'll be 2 months on the 10th, and she goes to the doctor on the 11th. So we'll find out how much she weighs. But she's a chubbaloots. I'm going to say she's probably about, I don't know, 11 pounds maybe. You think 13 pounds? All right, I'll let you know on Wednesday. I'll post it in the community page. And how does Christopher feel last night? All right, I don't know what last night was, but it shows here that he was either getting over a heartbreak or feeling a little bit down about something. He feels weak. Still, it shows he was feeling weak last night. And like he's trying to get his strength back. So I don't know what's gone on with him. If he just went through a really rough time or something, but it's like he feels weak. He comes up feeling weak. He felt weak last night. He felt weak when you met him, but I'm not sure if that meant the first time you met him forever or like when you met him recently, like you went to meet him this afternoon. How did he feel, you know, today? Either way, it comes up that he feels very weak, a little bit out of control too, like he's not in control. All right, guys, I'm going to go for tonight. I will be on tomorrow. I'm going to try to get on in the morning. We'll see what happens because I have work in the afternoon. Maybe I can get on by 9:30, something like that. All right, and I think I'm going to post sales too if anybody's interested in sales. I'll see you in a little bit. You're watching from a concert. Awesome. I'm glad that you got me at the concert. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.